So politics is what really interests you, but art not so much. That's what people answered. Art is political. Sorry to burst your bubble. Thank you. Whether all art is political depends on how broad your definition of political is. Doesn't calling everything political kind of render the word meaningless? It's a good question, but no. It's important to there's a political aspect to everything. It's not to say that everything is political, but it's to underline the fact that everything has political implications and very often made in a political context, right? Which it contributes to. It's not to say that everything is political. It's to say that everything has political worth or influence, or at least is influenced by politics. Oh, yeah, there you go. No, not really. If I say everything in the world has an effect, does that make effect a meaningless word? There's still a huge spectrum with that term, just as there is with political. Yeah. How broad are you willing to go? What political statement is someone making if they paint a tree or a bowl of fruit? There's a difference between whether or not someone is making a political statement and whether or not a piece of art is influenced by politics and vice versa. Imagine if I just experienced a bombing and I make a sketch of the rubble. I may not intend to make some political statement with the drawing, but it still absolutely has to do with politics. There you go. Yeah. Now, Hunham says, the comments on politics and art remind me of politics and sports, a debate we have a lot in Germany. Yeah, I think sports is inherently less political than art, but it still is political. For example, I don't know how it is in Germany, but in every organized sport, or at least professional sport in Canada, you have the national anthem that's sung before every game. That's political. If they decided to not sing it, it would be political. So deciding to sing it is a political choice. Okay, sports are very often apolitical, but the fact that they're apolitical is political in itself, because the fact that sports are apolitical serves a political purpose. Sports are becoming a political battleground. If they are, good. Very often conservatives say, oh, you're making sports political, or you're making art political, oh, you're making, movies political, or you're making this political, you're making that political. What they're saying is you're trying to change them in a way that I don't like. Like, there's just a paradigm shift between what there was and what there is. And for example, oh, there's gay people now in whatever. They see that as political. But also not having gay people in your sport or in whatever is also political. Putting it in your movie or putting it in your series, putting a gay person in a series, I would argue it's political, yeah. But it's political as well when you put a heterosexual person in a series or in a movie. It's just that the politics of it, you don't see it because you're used to it. You just don't like the politics of a choice that you don't recognize as normal. And this fight that you have against what is normal, if things are not normal, they're political, but if they're normal, they're not political, that leans on, it's a bit fashy. This whole idea that being normal is good, being abnormal is bad. It is fashy. World Cup in Qatar and our captain wearing Pride armband were really big in the news. Good. Wearing a Pride armband, I don't know where I imagine our armbands are here, or that would be a wristband, right? So it would be like more here or whatever. I feel like, yeah, that is political. It would be like, it would be really disingenuous for us to say that wearing an armband isn't political. However, shutting the fuck up is also political. It's just that wearing the armband is not normalized. Shutting the fuck up and being apolitical, which in itself serves a political purpose, is normal. Yeah, Colin Kaepernick kneeling, that's really known in the US. Then they changed the armband from a pride flag to a more neutral love flag. But see, that's political. If anything, that's the most political thing they've done, right? To change their pride flag to a more neutral flag, there was political pressure on that guy to change the armband, and I feel like that's political. That's extremely political. But I guess people won't get angry. But maybe some gay people got angry. But changing the pride flag for a neutral flag, that's political. That's extremely political.